AJ, here to present to you about stereotypes of black female athletes and their treatment compared to male and white female athletes. Black female athletes are one of the most ostracized groups in America. Having the double minority status of being both black and a woman typically equates to many unfortunate circumstances. When you throw sports into the mix, things can get even more crazier. Being a black male athlete, I must caution you that my opinions are strong and viewer discretion is advised. Jumping right into it, one of the biggest stereotypes of black female athletes is the assumption that they are all lesbians. The main sports that receive this judgment are basketball and softball. People associate certain attire with being a lesbian because of basketball and softball's warm-ups and uniforms can be loose-fitting and less revealing. It's not fair to these females to assume that by their clothing dictates their sexual orientation. This shies many females away from participating in these particular sports in the fear of being judged. Because they are known to be toner, because African American women are known to be toner in most certain areas, they are often perceived as being manly. Other stereotypes are used to describe them are swole, fast, much like the Williams sisters. Nothing wrong with that though. A second stereotype used to describe black female athletes is that they're very loud. In certain sports such as volleyball and basketball, being loud on the court is an essential skill for success. This game cannot exist without it. It is often thought that all black female athletes are fast as well. This is definitely not true. This would be the same thing as saying all white females are slow. Black female athletes are perceived as only participating in specific sports such as basketball, volleyball, and track and field. Although this is definitely not the case, there is a plethora of black females who participate in sports outside of these domains. It is sad that some of the black females may adopt these views themselves and let it cause them not to participate in a particular sport. As we can see, these stereotypes can negatively impact the view of a black woman in sports. Treatment compared to white female athletes. Now, I would like to talk to you about black female athletes' treatments compared to white female athletes. Of the 10 times black American female athletes are given a more unpleasant stereotype compared to white female athletes. Black female athletes are seen aggressive, while white female athletes are seen as passive. Black female athletes are loud, while white female athletes are coy. And a black female athlete that is independent are mainly independent, while white female athletes are dependent. The perception of black female athlete goes much deeper than gender. It also extends to race. A different cultural background plays an important role in the perceptions of black female athletes. Serena Williams is loud, aggressive, and Maria Sharapova is seen as a graceful and seductive. It is the evident amount that Sharapova has received based more off her image alone instead of success and wins. This is relevant and important to the media's influence can impact future participations of young black females in the sport. It is known that the youth see people involved and they will want to become involved. In a society where gender equality in sports is such a prevalent issue, race is used to further divide the playing field of many black female athletes. Treatment compared to male athletes. It is very common in today's society for male athletes to display dominance over female athletes. Black female athletes are expected to be submissive when it comes to the male athlete. Basically meaning the male athlete, basically meaning that a female athlete is not allowed to outshine a male athlete, especially the talented. I'm sorry, y'all. We had a little technical difficulties, little bugs out here getting in my ears and my eyes, but let's get back to the point. Basically, females are not allowed to outshine males in their dominant sport. Females in today's society are typically expected to be less athletic than males. Although a lot of actors contribute to the way a female views her athleticism. If her parents raised her to be confident in her athleticism, she will definitely be confident in her abilities and embrace them. If not, then she may be abandoned to her talent at a certain point, usually during a childhood or adolescence, due to internal conflict associated with participating in sport. This can be seen as many young females reject their athleticism once they approach high school or hit puberty. Sports can be seen as extra burden or to be seen as a stressful situation. Title IX has been a major factor in the treatment of black female athletes. It is a federal civil law that prohibits sexual discrimination in education. As it asks for gender equality, it provides many opportunities for females that would have been left out. Successful women such as Robin Roberts claim that if Title IX didn't occur, she does not know where she would be today in her career. She was the youngest of 4 children whose parents are still thanking her for taking an athletic scholarship. Although a lot of work has been done to support gender equality in sport, there is still much to be done and still a lot can be improved. So to basically sum up everything we talked about today, there's a lot of stereotypes and conceptions of the role of black female athletes in some cases. It does not exist in all. Pre-Civil War, there have been both positive and negative images of black women that have carried over to the athletic bubble. Black female athletes have always been placed at the lower standard than white female athletes, and male athletes in general. Regardless of anyone's perception, black female athletes should be able to thrive in the sport of their choice without being judged. They still can't beat me though, because I'm over here one cousin. That's it.